Hello, hello. How are you? Today we are going to read a, a story about wedding and wedding in Mesopotamia, the first contract of love. Stay tuned and let's get started. The first contract of love. Chapter 1. The city of clay. Long, long ago, about 4,000 years ago, there was a city between two great rivers. The rivers were called the Tigris and the Euphrates. The land between them was called Mesopotamia. The city was made of clay bricks. The houses were simple but strong. The streets were dusty. People worked very hard every day. In that city lived a young man named Eliu. Eliu was not rich. He was not famous. He was a potter. Every day he worked with clay. He made bowls, plates, and jars. His hands were always dirty, but his heart was clean. In the same city lived a young woman named Amara. Amara helped her mother at home. She cooked bread. She cleaned the house. She carried water from the river. She was quiet, intelligent, and observant. Eliu and Amara did not talk much. In fact, they almost never spoke, because in that time marriage was not about love. Chapter 2. Families Decide. One day, Eliu's father called him. Sit down, his father said. Eliu said, You are 20 years old. His father continued. It is time. Eliu knew what that meant. It meant marriage. In Mesopotamia, families arranged marriages. Parents chose husbands and wives. They looked at family reputation. They looked at property. They looked at stability. Love was not the first question. The first question was, is this good for the family? At the same time, Amara's mother was speaking to her. There is a family, she said. They are honest. The father is respected. The son is a worker. Amara stayed silent. She had never dreamed of a big wedding. She had never imagined a romantic story. She only knew that one day she would marry, and that day was coming. Chapter 3. The Contract. Contract. In Mesopotamia, marriage was a legal contract. The families met in front of witnesses. A clay tablet was prepared. A scribe pressed small symbols into the clay. Those symbols were called cuneiform. The contract included the name of the husband, the name of the wife, the dowry, money or good from the bride's family, the responsibilities of each person. If the husband left the wife unfairly, he had to pay. If the wife broke serious rules, there were consequences. Marriage was serious. It was not a party. It was law. When Eliu saw Amara at the meeting, he felt nervous. He did not look at him. When Amara saw Eliu, she noticed something. His hands were strong, but his eyes were gentle. The contract was pressed into clay. Their marriage began before they even spoke to each other. Chapter 4. The first night in the new house. Amara moved to Eliu's house. The house was small, two rooms, a cooking area, a sleeping area, a small courtyard. That night there was no music, no white dress, no long ceremony, only silence. They sat together. Finally, Eliu spoke. I will work hard. I will work hard. I will work hard, he said. I will respect you. Amara looked at him for the first time directly. I will take care of this house, she replied. I will respect you. It was simple, but something small started that night. Not passion, not fireworks, respect. Chapter 5 Daily Life. Life in Mesopotamia was not easy. Eliu woke up before sunrise. He shaped clay. He carried water. He sold his pots in the market. Amara prepared bread every morning. She learned how Eliu liked his food. She cleaned. She organized. At first, they spoke only about practical things. The jar is ready. The bread is hot. The water is finished. But little by little, something changed. One evening, Eliu brought a small, imperfect bowl home. I made this, he said. It is not perfect. Amar held it. I like it, she said. It is honest. He smiled. That was the first real smile between them. Chapter 6 The Flood. The Flood. 1 year later, the river flooded. Water entered many homes. Crops were destroyed. People were afraid. Their courtyard filled with mud. Eliu felt defeated. All my work, he said. The market is closed. I cannot sell anything. Amara did not panic. We will clean, she said calmly. We will rebuild. For 3 days they worked side by side, removing mud, saving what they could. That week they did not speak about the contract. They did not speak about duty. They only worked together. That was the moment their marriage became more than law. It became partnership. Chapter 7 A Child. 2 years later, Amara gave birth to a son. In Mesopotamia, children were very important. They continued the family name. They worked in the future. They inherited property. But for Eli, when he held his son, something new happened. He felt love, real, powerful love. He looked at Amara. Thank you, he said. She was tired, but she smiled. For the first time, their house felt warm in a different way, not because of fire, but because of family. Chapter 8 Understanding. Years passed. They learned each other's habits. Eliu learned that Amara liked to sit in the courtyard at sunset. Amara learned that Eliu hummed quietly when he was happy. They began to talk more about dreams, about fears, about their son's future. One evening, Amara asked, Did you want to marry me? Eliu thought carefully. I did I did not know you. I did not know you, he answered honestly. But now I am grateful. She nodded. I was afraid, she admitted, but I am not afraid anymore. That was their love story. Not fast, not dramatic, but built slowly, like clay shaped carefully by hand. Chapter 9 The Meaning of Marriage. In their society, marriage meant stability. protection, responsibility, continuity. Love was not required, but sometimes love grew anyway. Their marriage began as a contract pressed into clay, but over time it became something invisible, something stronger than law, trust. Chapter 10. The Clay Tablet. Many years later, Enlil found the original marriage tablet stored in a box. The clay was dry and hard. He showed it to Amara. This started everything, he said. She looked at it. No, she answered softly. This started everything, but we built the rest. He laughed quietly. She was right. The contract created the structure, but daily choices created the relationship. Final reflection. Guys, here's something important. In ancient times, marriage was survival. Today, marriage is often about love. But one thing is the same. Marriage always requires work, communication, respect, patience. Love is not only emotion, it is decision. Just like learning English. You did not wake up fluent. You built it little by little, every day, with discipline. Just like Enlil shaped clay, you shape your future. And maybe that is the true lesson of the first marriage story in history. In history, please, sorry. And maybe that is the true lesson of the first marriage in history. Thank you for watching and listening this podcast, this audio. See you in the next story. Bye.